Ta-da-da-da-dum.
Da-da-da-da-dum.
Oh!
Shut up.
Hey guys, what do you think of this new video idea?
I think it's going to be interesting.
That's unusual, Donald. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Discussing posters sounds interesting.
Without further ado, let's get started. So the first poster, it's called The Last Snowman. It's actually quite touching.
It's sad to think that the snowman will melt away soon. But hey, snowmen do eventually melt, right?
Snowmen are temporary, just like the seasons. But it's still a beautiful representation of nature's cycle.
You know, it's a metaphor for life, too. We all have our time, and one day we will all fade away. But it's important to appreciate the beauty and the moments we have.
That's true. Makes you reflect on the passage of time. We should cherish every day and every season.
It's a reminder to enjoy the present and to appreciate the beauty around us, whether it's a melting snowman or the blooming of flowers in spring.
It's a gentle reminder that change is inevitable, but there is always something beautiful waiting to emerge.
Let's appreciate the present and make the most of our time, just like that snowman trying to hold on.
I suggest we say goodbye to the snowman and move on to the next poster.
I agree, this is a topic that can be discussed endlessly.
Go next.
Hey guys, have you seen this poster called No Strings Attached? It's really something.
No, I haven't seen this before, but it's certainly a powerful image. This sad toy from Toy Story is just lying on a table surrounded by many reminders of the past.
It really does evoke a sense of melancholy, doesn't it? Makes you think about how even toys can feel lonely and detached.
I honestly don't think toys can feel anything because they're dead objects.
Donald, sometimes we need to pause and reflect on the smallest things that resonate with people's emotions. This poster speaks to the universal feeling of isolation and longing for connection.
It's a reminder that sometimes we all feel like that toy, forgotten, discarded, with no one to share our lives with.
Well, I guess I can understand that. We all have moments of sadness and longing, but I prefer to focus on the positive moments or I can get depressed.
Okay, I can appreciate the mood of this poster. It makes me feel sad and sympathetic.
Looking at that poster makes me feel so sick, so sad and hurt to realize that I sometimes see myself in it.
Oh, bro, sometimes it is. But if we cry and feel sad, does that make it better?
Trump, give me the next poster.
Okay, and here's a poster called Goodbye Pooh. What do you think?
Well, I need time to think.
I think this poster has a touch of sadness in it.
I think he's just getting rid of the poo.
Ah ha ha ha. No, guys, there is a note of sadness here, as Biden said. But that doesn't mean it's true. It's just that the boy has grown up. He's not that little kid who watched hours and hours of this cartoon. He's grown up. And that's why he's saying goodbye to the poo.
I take it we've grown up and our needs have grown. We're no longer interested in old cartoons because there are newer and more interesting ones.
True. And adults are more interested in watching movies than cartoons.
Now I get it. I can say it's a sad truth. Childhood is gone. So yeah, goodbye, Pooh. A poster called The End of the King.
Dad's on his last breath.
The lion cub realizes he's made a mistake and there's no more father to hide behind. No more someone who loved him and taught him a lot.
The antelopes in the back seem to think they're finished.
That's right. Because now they have a new king who's evil and ruthless.
And gluttonous.
He eats a lot, but he can't eat all the antelope.
Well, he's got hyena friends who can handle it.
That's right. Never liked hyenas.
Sorry about the little lion cub, but it's his own fault. Everyone is responsible for his own mistakes.
Oh, and his father was a great leader. You'd have to find one like that.
Next poster.
Rapunzel is beautiful. The poster is called Forever Alone.
The title is very sad.
I can't understand how she doesn't realize there's an easy way out.
Just jumping out the window of a tall tower?
No, there's got to be an exit, a door, or a secret entrance.
No, buddy, that's definitely not in there.
You could tie up a sheet or cut your hair.
If I had hair that long, I'd rather stay in the tower.
Yeah, in confinement, and if Grandma died, who would bring you food?
Screaming for someone to hear me and save me.
Ha ha ha, none of this is going to work.
She's standing there sad as if she knows she's going to be here her whole life, and there's no point in hoping for a better outcome.
The important thing is that we know the end, so don't be sad.
The next poster, titled The Unlucky Pup.
It seems this puppy's not the first time he's been to this vet clinic.
I think he's the kind of dog that's always getting into trouble.
That's for sure.
I've had a dog like that before.
What can I say? This puppy's still young and stupid. He'll grow up and wise up.
His eyes are so sad, like he's wondering why I'm doing this.
That's the life of children.
Next poster, Donald.
A poster with the sad title, The Eternal Sleep.
She never wakes up. The dwarves are waiting for her, and she just keeps sleeping and sleeping.
The dwarves won't stop waiting for her.
A beautiful, beautiful princess, but only forever asleep.
Her coffin is so beautiful.
God, what a thought.
Really?
There are ghosts wandering behind the dwarves like they're waiting for the princess.
That's right. The living and the dead are waiting for her. Now it's just a matter of figuring out where she'll wake up.
The next poster you guys have is called Goodbye Donkey.
That's an interesting name. What could it mean?
I think the donkey died.
Shrek is probably saying goodbye to him because he found a wife and is leaving him for a new life.
I think he's going to eat him because Shrek's a glutton and it's not hard for him to eat a tasty donkey.
I think the donkey is going to the next world, which is why the poster has that title.
Look, guys, Shrek's sad and the donkey's happy. Isn't it because he has a beautiful wife and kids waiting for him?
Well, I wouldn't say she's beautiful. I'm interested in how he was able to make babies with a dragon 1,000 times his size.
We can only guess. Ha ha ha.
The poster is called The Lost Adventure.
It's pretty clear. The mouse is sad because he's been looking for the treasure for a long time, but he can't find it.
He sobs all over the place, not crying, Lowell.
He seems to be on the road for a long time and can't seem to find his way.
Right, he's crying because he's tired of trying and failing.
It's okay. I'm sure he'll eventually find what he's looking for.
He who seeks will find. A sad poster titled Heartbreak.
I can guess from the title that she's not with the prince.
It seems to be the case.
Pity Cinderella. She's as beautiful as an angel coming down from heaven.
Did you see an angel come down from heaven? Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Oh God, save me from these stupid people. Apparently the prince didn't like her, so her heart is broken.
I think her sisters and stepmother kept her from seeing the prince.
Maybe she's locked in a room and she'll never see Prince Charming.
Well, not as beautiful as me, but yeah, I think you're right.
This poster doesn't have a title, but I think you can guess what it's about.
I know. It has 3 legs. That's why the poster is called 3 Legs.
Assuming you're right, Donald, then how would you characterize this poster?
Well, the owner of the toy must have given it a 3rd leg. I used to experiment with toys when I was a kid.
Donald, you're a fool. It's obviously a hybrid.
What hybrid? He's not alive to be like that.
I mean, it's a defective toy.
Then say so because you look stupid.
Maybe Joe is right, and it's really a defective toy. And she's sad because she's not like everyone else. And it's understandable when someone doesn't have it. Like everyone else, it can be uncomfortable.
Seconded.
I can't imagine how hard it is when you have 3 legs. You can walk with 2, but what about the 3rd?
Pardon me for not being humble, but
But,
how does he poop? Pee? Where does he keep it all? What about the woman he loves?
Donald, you don't want to know that.
Well, I'm curious. Subscribe, guys. I love you all.
Bye!
Bye.
But,
We look stupid.
God, I'm a little embarrassed, Barack.
Watch the following videos. Thank you all.